everyone, it's Budget Bunny here, and I just wanted to give you some updates on the guinea pigs as well as some other exciting news that's going on with us. So on Sunday afternoon I was cleaning out the guinea pig cage and actually noticed some light pink puddles around the cage. Now these were dried into the fleece because I do use fleece bedding, and they weren't that noticeable because of course a lot of the fleece that I use is colored or patterned. And then I also saw a few little darker drops of blood around the cage that had me nervous. So I immediately started examining both Vinny and Sammy, and I couldn't find any source of the blood. So I thought, well, pink puddles would typically mean that someone is peeing blood. So I waited around, and of course when you want them to do something, they won't. So I had to wait a good 45 minutes before either of them would do anything. And finally, Sammy peed, and his pee looked normal, and when Vinny peed, his pee was a pinkish color. So since it was Sunday, there wasn't really much I could do, and Vinny was actually acting completely normal otherwise. You wouldn't know anything was wrong. He didn't seem in any discomfort. He wasn't squeaking or, standing in a weird position while he peed, and he was still eating and bouncing around like normal. So first thing Monday morning, I got him into our vet, and they checked everything like his temperature, his heart, his lungs, his eyes, his mouth, and at this point he was peeing a normal clear color again. I didn't see anything that concerned me from Sunday evening to Monday morning, but I just wanted to bring him in just in case. And my vet offered to clip his nails for me because he is so awful with nail clipping. He headbutts and he nips, and he's got very curly nails, so you really don't want him moving around when you're trying to clip. So I just thought that was the greatest thing for my vet to offer to do it for me because he was due to have his nails clipped. So while I'm holding Vinny and my vet's clipping his nails, and Vinny's butting me and trying to move and squeaking and all ticked off, he decided to pee on me. And most of that thankfully got onto the steel examination table. So my vet was able to syringe some of that up and send it out for a urinalysis. Yesterday we got the results of the urinalysis, and there was no bacteria or crystals present, nothing to really indicate that there's anything going on like a UTI. Now my vet would like to do an x-ray at this point to 100% rule out any bladder stones, but typically you would see some kind of crystals or bacteria present to indicate a bladder stone, and it's now Wednesday and we still haven't seen anything else in Vinny that would have us nervous. So what I'm doing is I'm just weighing him every day. I am watching for any signs that he's not himself. But I mean, this morning I gave him and Sammy each a piece of cucumber. Next thing I know, there's squealing going on, and I come upstairs and Vinny's got both pieces of cucumber in his mouth. He had stolen Sammy's piece, and he's running around the cage bouncing and popcorning while Sammy goes after him all angry and squealing at him. So I mean, he is his normal self, and so we're just keeping a very, very close eye on him and hoping for the best. And of course, if we see anything that concerns us, we'll pop him back into the vet right away. So that's what's going on with the guinea pigs. I've just got them out for a fuller time right now, just to also make sure, just to kind of keep an eye on them. I had to weigh them this morning anyways, and just to give them some exercise, but I'm also looking for any strange behavior in Vinny. So the other news, which is much more happier and exciting news, is that we have sold our house. So it was actually official as of Easter weekend. We only had to show the house for 4 days before we got an offer, but because of all the paperwork and conditions like home inspections and financing, it was about 10 days before we could officially take it off the market. And I didn't want to, tell you guys that we had sold before everything was 100% official because I didn't want to jinx ourselves, and I just wanted to know that everything was good. So the next exciting thing is that we have actually bought a house as well. We have found our dream home, and it's about 40 minutes from where we live now. It has a nice sized yard. It is a beautiful home. It's just going to be perfect for us and the pets. I am so excited about it, and my husband and I actually found it the first day, and we went back to see it the second day, put an offer in, but unfortunately our move in and move out dates don't match up, so we have to be out of our home on June the 2nd, and they won't move out of their home until July the 4th because they do have a child still in school, so their child needs to finish school first because where they're moving isn't local to them. So we actually let our first offer on the house expire because we didn't know what we were going to do for a month with our pets, and you know, we'd have to put everything into storage, and we didn't know where we would stay. So we decided maybe that wasn't the right house and went back out for 3 more days, I think it was. We must have seen about 50 houses and none compared to this house. So we decided to put the offer back in, and thankfully they accepted. Everything is now 100% final. All our conditions have been met. So we have the house, but it just means unfortunately for a month we are going to be homeless. So we have arranged with some friends and family members to take some of the pets temporarily. Again, all of the pets are going to be moving into the new home with us, but we just don't have anyone who is able to take all of us, all 14 pets, my husband and I. It's just not a reality. All of my family also has pets of their own. So what we're going to do is the guinea pigs and Scarlet are going to stay with Sweetie Pea again. She is so lovely and just offered right away to take them for us. So I know that they'll be in really great care. Our 3 cats are actually going to stay with our realtor, and our realtor is a huge animal lover. She works with local humane societies as well as a wildlife rehabilitation center, and she just loves animals, so I know that they'll be in the greatest of care with her. Our fish is going to stay with my husband. My husband has to stay with his parents because he needs to be able to get to work every day, and unfortunately his parents have severe allergies, so they can't take anything other than our fish. So they're going to stay there with him. I am going to be staying with my parents. My parents live a couple hours away, so the dogs and the rabbits are going to come stay with me, and my husband's going to come up on his days off. It's going to be a really crazy month. He's going to come up and visit on his days off, and then Ella is going to stay with my mom again, and my mom takes really good care of Ella. She's really cute with her. She sings to her and spends time with her, and because my husband will still be in the local area of all of our other pets, he's going to check in on them regularly. Hopefully the month goes by so fast and then we can move into our forever home. So it's really, really, not ideal. I hate, of course, having to split up the pets, but in the grand scheme of things, I feel like, a month is worth having this house forever and having these amazing setups for the pets forever. And in the end it's going to be better for all of us, but that's just kind of what it means, is it's going to be a little inconvenient for all of us for a month, but you guys are going to love the house, and I have some great plans for all of the pets that's really exciting as well. The only other thing to let you guys know is that I won't be posting videos for all of June and possibly some of July, and that's just because, like I said, I will be staying with my parents, and they literally live in the middle of nowhere, so there's no high-speed internet out there, and my stepmom for the most part works from home, so I can't be eating up what little internet they have uploading videos. So I will try to be on Facebook and Instagram still as much as possible, just posting little updates and letting you guys know how everything's going. And I will, of course, post a video at the end of May just to remind all of you guys and let you know when exactly you can expect this break from us on YouTube. But don't worry, as soon as we get settled into the new house and we've gotten everything kind of the way that we want it, I will be back on YouTube. So it will only be a temporary goodbye, but I just wanted to give you guys a heads up of what's going on with all of us now and what kind of the plan is in the next month. So I guess that's all from me. You can still expect some videos from me for the month of May, but as you can imagine, I've only got a month to do all of the packing, and then we've got to put everything into storage, so it's going to be a really busy month. So I'll just be posting little videos here and there, but they won't be anything, you know, unfortunately informational really right now, unless I find some extra time, because it's just going to be really chaotic for us until we get to move into the new house. So that's all from us, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!